means in a way to get the help for poor children that they need to be successful in school.
What is it that you did, and how did your own background in poverty allow you to perhaps relate more to some of those kids who were struggling financially?
Well, I understood what my parents were going through, and the things that we did, we changed the way that we approached children in poverty. One, we created a mentor program. That program allowed for students who come from impoverished homes to get to be mentored by Air Force captains, small business owners, teachers, gave them a look outside of poverty. Sometimes whenever you're a child in poverty, you don't get that. All you see is what you see out of your back door, and you never experience life outside of that. This gave them that opportunity. We, of course, made it sure that all students had food. Made it very simple for parents to fill out free and reduced lunch forms. We started a summer school program that was not only just academics and remediation, but also gave social capital to children, which was the biggest thing that we wanted to make sure that our students had.
Now, what do we mean when you say social capital?
Social capital. Whenever middle class children during the summer, middle class or upper middle class children, what they experience during the summer break, they don't experience what is called the summer slide, and that is loss in schooling over the summer. Those children actually sometimes excel over the summer break because they have enrichment, they go to museums, they take vacations, they do tons of things with their parents. Poor children, on the other hand, they don't have that capital, social capital. All they experience over summer is sometimes just being babysitters, or only what they experience out of their back, their back door. So what we did was we created an environment where they went to school during the summer. They were given 2 hours of academics, but then also that capital. We focused on technology and art. We took field trips to art museums over summer break to give those children who've never ever seen the arch even though they live less than 15 minutes away from downtown St. Louis, had never been across the river. And go into an art museum, been to a zoo, and experience some of those things that give them capital. I write in the book, or only what they experience out of their back, their back door. So what we did was we created an environment where they went to school during the summer. They were given 2 hours of academics, but then also that capital. We focused on technology and art. We took field trips to art museums over summer break to give those children who've never ever seen the arch even though they live less than 15 minutes away from downtown St. Louis, had never been across the river. And go into an art museum, been to a zoo, and experience some of those things that give them capital. What we wanted to do is do those exact same things for our students, give them that, basically level the playing field for them, and make things equitable for all.
And when you've done this, how did that impact the students that you were helping academically, and to what extent can what you've done in Wood River be extended to other school districts?
Right, and this was in Central School District in O'Fallon. Right now, what we're able to do, the one thing that we have to remember, and I also write about in the book, is that everything has to be data driven and monitored. So what we did, we made sure that this equity that we gave our students, this extra remediation, was monitored. We made sure that reading levels did not go down over the summer. Math scores were going up, and we monitored that through assessments, through reevaluations.